Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another little performance story. I kind of like doing these kind of cool. But this performance story, this just happened to me. What day was it? It was either yesterday or the day before. I was at school, and, in my grade, I'm kind of known as the guy who does magic. So this girl walked up to me, she says, "I hear you do magic." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do some magic." She said, "Can you show me something?" So, I agreed to show her something. And I had Sealed with a Kiss set up. So I think to myself, okay, I'll do Sealed with a Kiss. So I pull the cards out of the box, and I left. Okay, sorry about that, guys, I had to go do something quick. But anyway, I realized I left the signed card inside the box. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this trick at all, but the signed card is an essential card for the trick. And I left it in the box. I didn't realize it until like 3-4 minutes into the trick. But the trick and the effect overall worked. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. Everybody around me enjoyed it. It was awesome. And I want to go more in depth on exactly what I did, what happened, and where exactly my thought process was through this entire thing. So what happened is I pulled the cards out of the box. I didn't realize that I left that signed card in the box. I didn't think anything of it. I hardly ever leave cards in the box. So I go and I get my pinky break. I do my double lift, and they sign the card. Okay. Now they're signing the other duplicate card. I think it was like the Ace of Hearts or something. I signed one of the Ace of Hearts. They were signing the other Ace of Hearts that I needed to sign. And I didn't realize this until later on. I thought everything was going according to plan. And then I took the top card off. And at this point, I can see what the top card is. I see it's the Two of Clubs, and I see it's not signed. This is Two of Spades, but I'm not using the same cards. I was using a different deck then. But I see it's the Two of Clubs, and then it's not signed, and I just failed. But that has nothing to do with the story. But I see it's the Two of Clubs, it's not signed. So I think to myself, okay, well, the signed card is probably the third card, and this one was probably the first card. They probably got switched up somehow. And, I keep going with the trick because I know how to fix it. You just do a little switch out at the end. Then, when I got rid of that top card, I did another double lift, expecting to see a signed Two of Clubs. And when I did that double lift, I didn't show it to him. I kept it to myself, just in case. But instead of seeing a signed Two of Clubs, what I actually saw was an unsigned King of Clubs. And I was just, at that point, I was just like, oh no, this can't possibly be good. There's no way I can go on with the magic trick. I almost said I, have to stop performing. Unfortunately, unfortunately, what am I saying? Fortunately, I didn't have to actually stop performing. I was able to keep performing, keep distracting. It worked out fine. Nothing happened. So I'm searching through the deck, looking for the other Two of Clubs, what I think should be the Two of Clubs. And something happened. They were called away for a minute for some reason. I don't remember what. But that gave me a perfect opportunity to look through the deck. And then I don't see another signed card. I'm like, oh crap. What am I gonna do? And keep in mind, their card at this point is still unfolded at the top of the deck. The folded card is the Two of Clubs, okay? That card had absolutely no meaning. It doesn't matter what that card is. Normally it does matter what that card is, though. It's kind of late, guys. I'm sorry. I don't normally record this late, but anyway, so I'm sitting there. I'm looking through the deck. They're away doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm searching through the deck. I'm looking for the other card. And then I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna stop performing. I'm gonna put the cards back in the box. And it was at this point I reached over to grab the box, put the cards back in, and I see the card in the box. And I just remember thinking I am such an idiot. And I have to sign a new ace or a new duplicate card, because they already signed the other ace. I have no other ace to sign, okay? And for those of you who aren't familiar with this trick, Sealed with a Kiss, you are probably going to be very confused as to what I'm even talking about. But for those of you who are familiar with it, you'll know kind of what I'm talking about. But so I had to sign a new ace, and I did. I grabbed out my Sharpie. I went through. I found a new duplicate card. At this point, I had the 4 duplicate aces. I have 4 duplicate aces. So I had to sign a new set of aces. And I had to refold an ace. And they had no idea I did this. To them, everything worked out perfectly. Gave me a little bit of a headache. Do I ever want to do it again? No. If I did have to do it again, would I know what to do? Absolutely. Check the box before you have to sign the card. But see, the thing is, I wasn't using bicycle. Technically I'm not using bicycle right now. Where's the box for this here? Here it is. I'm actually using my one of my blue Monarch decks. I have 3 of those things. They're pretty cool. I like them. But I wasn't using, like ones with the air cushion finish. I was using like classical casino cards, and they weren't even casino cards. Like, let me see if I can find them. I have a box here somewhere. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. These are the cards I was using right here. I was using these right here. I was using a blue edition when I actually performed this, but these are the brand of cards I was using. They're not very good. They're hard to take out of the box, as you can tell. But I had no idea until like 3-4 minutes into the trick that I had even left it in the box. But yeah, so to them, everything worked out perfect. It was great. They loved it. I loved it. And I know I'm forgetting something, that's going to be vital later. But here we go. I was such in, like, a state of panic, like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do now? I forgot where I put my Sharpie. I got the card set up. I went over to do my double lift so I could sign my card. I'm like, okay, as soon as I find my Sharpie, Sharpie. And I took like 2.5 minutes just looking for my Sharpie. But then I finally found the Sharpie. I signed the card. Everything worked out great. It was perfect. Well, it was actually a long way from perfect. But moral of the story, your audience, if they're not tuned into the magic scene, they don't know what's going on, and I just dropped the 3 freaking hearts. But if they're not in the magic scene, they have no idea what's going on. And this is good for, like, setting up magic tricks, too. Like, setting up for 2-card Monty. I know people get a lot of comments, not me personally, but I know other people out there like Jericho120, Disturb Reality, those people, they get a lot of comments asking, how do I set up 2-card Monty, or, Sealed with a Kiss, or whatever. Just set it up, right? Just right in front of them, just set it up. When I perform 2-card Monty, I'll just set it up right in front of them. Like, this is what it'll be like when I do 2-card Monty. It'll be just like this. Okay, have you ever heard of the game 2-card Monty? Oh, you have? Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, knowing the game 2-card Monty is going to be very, very important here in a second. Does everybody else know what 2-card Monty is? No? You don't? Okay. Well, basically, 2-card Monty is played by street hustlers a lot. And I'm making this more obvious so you can see it, but is played by street hustlers a lot, most of the time Vegas, New York, Los Angeles, big cities like that. But they play it on cardboard boxes. Boom, I'm done. Setup complete. Nobody ever knows what I did. I mean, get rid of that ace, get rid of that queen, just so later on they're not suspicious. And then from there, go on into performing 2-card money. But again, moral of the story: if they're not in the magic scene, they don't know what's going on. All right, like the group of people I performed to just yesterday. This happened yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the group that I performed to just yesterday when I did Sealed with a Kiss. They had no idea what was going on. They had no idea what I even did. Well, they did, but they were fooled, basically. I had achieved my ultimate goal doing some magic, and I just dropped cards all over the place. But stay tuned to the channel, guys, because we're going to learn how to flatten a sponge ball by leaving it in your pocket. Not true. Instead, what we're going to be learning how to do is I'm going to break down better retention vanish, because it's a great move, and I want to do this move justice. Alright? But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Gotta get my double backer off the bottom. I hate when double backers are on the bottom. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. Help me out a lot. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.